Hey everyone, this is Ryan Mallory, SharePlanner.com. Today, 10/17/2013. This is actually my second run at this because I forgot to turn my microphone on when I did the first video. So I'm going to try to have the same enthusiasm, same excitement about saying the same thing that I've already said to myself just minutes before making this video. But hey, we got the government shutdown out of the way. Apparently our life is going to be better because of the non-essential stuff that's going to now become paid for by you and me, the taxpayer. And there you go. Government's the solution to everything, apparently. And you know, we should all be happy and go about our day, I guess. Anyways, whether you agree with the government shutdown and how it was resolved or not, whether you side with Democrats, whether you side with Republicans, it doesn't matter when it comes to trading, okay? I've learned through my years of trading that I can't let my political beliefs cloud my judgment towards the markets. And trust me, I got some strong political opinions. If any of you guys know me for any time, period of time, you know I got some opinions that you may or may not agree with, okay? But when it comes to the markets, you don't care what I believe, because you only care, politically you don't care about what I believe. You should only care about how I trade. And if my trading's good, that's all that matters, okay? So disagree with me politically, I don't care. But my trading's pretty good, and there's plenty out there that'll attest to that. So this past few months, there's been a lot of headline news negatively impacting the market, from Syria to the shutdown to the debt ceiling. I guess I should probably say more so over the last month, okay? We went like 16 days into a shutdown, plenty of news leading up to it, and now the markets really have clear sailing to make an impressive run going forward. And what I would like to do is just highlight some of the reasons for me believing that, and that is, look at the lows from September, okay? When we bottomed here in September, we made a significant rally higher, okay? I know there's a lot of lines, just ignore the lines. I like to doodle on my charts a lot, okay? But there's a lot of bullishness after we made those lows. And remember, when we were selling off right here, people were getting really bearish. You know, they were going out into the streets holding signs saying the end of the world is near, button down the hatches, you know, put your save the women and children, all that stuff. Now look at June, okay? All right, notice in June how we bottomed here, and then we've gone straight up since then. So pretty impressive. And I don't know if it's going to pick up in the video or not, but we actually have some lawn care people outside that have decided to show up, and they might get in the way of this video sounding uber clear, but I don't care. I'm going to push forward and get through with this, because dadgummit, I'm not doing it a third time, okay? All right, so so June lows, we pushed higher, and I'm telling you, we pushed significantly higher. This is like a whole month of nothing but going up, day after day after day after day. Only 3 days during this time period were we actually seeing any bearishness at all in the markets, and the next day it just got quickly bought up. Now look at, since what was that, October 9th, last Wednesday, look at what we've done since then. 6 out of 7 days straight up, okay? We were down below the 50, the 20, the 10 average. We were below this trend line from the November lows, and what did we do? We bottomed and we popped 6 out of 7 straight days. Tuesday was the only day where we actually finished lower, and these weren't just like mild days. These have been hard, strong days where we've moved higher, okay? Whew. All right, I'm on a roll here. Now, we've seen all of these market pullbacks that we've had back in June, back in August, September, and they were associated with particular things. But now think about this, okay? Syria, it's out of the equation, okay? The president, you know, let Putin take care of all that stuff, and decided the red line wasn't really red, all right? You got that out of the way. You got the government shutdown and the debt ceiling, okay? Whatever your opinions were on it, it doesn't matter when it comes to trading. The fact of the matter is, it's out of the way, okay, for the markets. And really, when it comes to trading, I don't care about my political beliefs. I only care about how is it going to affect the markets. My political beliefs are a separate opinion. My economic beliefs, because the market really doesn't care jack squat. And yes, jack squat, that's a phrase from the 80s. Does not care about the economics of things, okay? It only cares about the negative news that's out there, and that means Syria's out of the equation, so no war, there's no debt ceiling, there's no government shutdown, okay? Those three news pieces out of the way. And then we got Ben Bernanke leaving, okay? Larry Summers isn't taking the position, Janet Yellen is, okay? And she's going to probably be, let's just put it this way. The Republicans, you know, played dead to the Democrats during the debt ceiling, so there's no way that they're going to say, okay, we're going to, you know, not allow Janet Yellen to be confirmed. They're going to confirm her. They're not going to raise any questions about it. Personally, I think she's the worst thing for this freaking country, okay? But guess what? I can't let that get in the way of my trading. And I have to trade completely separate to what I think about Janet Yellen. This woman will make it rain money, okay? She will make those printing machines print 48 hours a day. And yes, I know there's only 24 hours a day, but somehow she will print more money out of those machines than they could ever print in 24 hours, okay? She will make it rain, all right? If Ben Bernanke, and I hated Ben Bernanke too, trust me, and I still hate him. I think he's a cancer to capitalism. But if you thought he was bad, if he was the Darth Vader of capitalism, Janet Yellen is the evil emperor of capitalism, okay? She is going to run the economy into the ground eventually. Not now, not when she's first in there, but she will print enough money. She will create the hyperinflation that we read only about in Argentina and Angola and all these other countries that have had to deal with the horrible realities of inflation and hyperinflation. Eventually, like the old, what was that guy's name? Jeremiah Wright back in the 2008 election. He says the chickens will come home to roost. Well, economically, the chickens are going to come home to roost eventually, but it's not going to be now because Janet Yellen will keep those printing presses running. She is the most dovish chairman that the Fed has ever seen in its 100-plus year history, okay? Oh, with that said and done, I got stopped out of A-Run today, okay? ARUN got knocked out, 1857. That's done and over with. Added another stock. Overall, the portfolio is good. The stocks are doing good in the portfolio, and that's despite a pretty choppy month where we were gapping up and gapping down. The last 3 Mondays, we've had significant gap downs in the market. That should all start going away. Trading should be a lot easier now, and we're in a good position to continue to profit off of that. So subscribe to the Splash Zone, shareplanner.com/splash zone, and subscribe and start trading with us today, tomorrow, whenever you can. Free 7-day trial too. I think I already said that, but worth mentioning again. All right, I'm done. I'm out of here.